This is my randomology, and today we're continuing our trek through Lovecraft Country. The Dunwich Horror. Now, I know there's a couple of more modern adaptations of this, but this is the original adaptation from 1970 with Dean Stockwell. Now, from what I understand, it's not a direct adaptation. It's like it's got some of the elements, but not, again, like a lot of Lovecraft adaptations, it takes a lot of liberty. So I'm kind of curious to see what happens. I wonder if we're actually going to see, Wilbur Whatley in his monstrous glory, the monster at the end. This is one of the... I was going to say this is a really weird Lovecraft story, but they're all really weird. So whatever. Let's go ahead and watch The Dunwich Horror. Is this, Mrs. Whatley? Nope. Okay, no, never mind. Remember the mother was, like, insane or something like that in the original story? I haven't read it in a couple of years, so I have a Lovecraft collection up there. Somebody having fun, or...? Hi, oh, you got a little something on your, Is she giving birth? Are we seeing the birth of the Whatley twins? This guy looks like Mel Brooks' evil cousin. That is a hell of a room. I mean, what's the theme here, though? Weird transition, but okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ed Begley's in this. Cool. This is like a really weird nativity story, but, you know, evil. This is a church?
A brilliant lecture, Doctor.
Oh, never mind.
Now, if you take the Necronomicon and
You're
return it
using
to
the Necronomicon to give a
I'll
college
meet you there as
lecture?
soon as
And you take good care of that book.
Yeah, it's written in blood.
Can you lift that? Oh.
I would not trust a pair of students to just put the Necronomicon back in its case.
Before? I've traveled a long way.
The library is closing.
Also, it's a Book of the Damned, and I'm pretty sure Miss Catonic would probably have this under lock and key, not just in a case.
I don't suppose it would do any harm.
Yes, yes it would.
Thank you.
Right there, I would have failed both of them. Right there, you just failed the course. And you're expelled.
Oh, it'll be all right. He'll take care of it.
How do you
He'll
know
take care
that?
of it.
We're giving his rarest book to the first kook that comes along.
Well, I trust him.
You really shouldn't.
Yog Sothoth
Is the gate?
is the gate.
Yeah, there we go.
Whereby the spheres meet.
I know there were some Lovecraft adaptations before the 80s, but they were very loose adaptations. I might be wrong, but was there a Vincent Price one?
The old ones walk serene and primal, undimensioned and unseen. The old ones broke through of all.
The old ones were, the old ones are, the old ones shall be.
Oh, there's no need to be upset. I was only reading it.
You're not supposed to.
You've read my paper on Oliver Whately?
He was a great man.
Whately or Whatley? I always pronounced it Whatley.
I'm Wilbur Whately.
You're Wilbur.
great-grandson.
Okay, so Wilbur's
Then
very human looking in
you
this
know
one, because
who
in the
I
short
am.
story,
Dr. Henry
he's
Armitage.
fugly.
Dunwich, Dr. Armitage, might appear to you as just another small town. The people of Dunwich are just like everyone else.
You know, hidden secrets, things like that, worship of the old gods. You know, small town stuff. Math.
I'd like permission to study the Necronomicon.
For what reason, Mr. Whately?
I got a brother, it needs a thing.
And that book is like a Bible.
A rather odious comparison.
Well,
Not really.
I'm sorry, I couldn't possibly let the book out of my hands. I need it in my own field of study.
Of course, one would think that maybe you could take pictures of the thing. That's an option.
I guess I kind of put the damper on a nice evening.
You know, put the damper on the evening. That curly hair. I cannot see Dean Stockwell with curly hair.
I should get moving, or I'll miss my bus.
What time's your bus?
9:15.
9:15. You just missed it.
Damn it.
Gotta go feed my brother.
I could drive you.
That's something that I actually kind of miss about like the Midwest, that like all these towns and places are like really, really close. Texas, especially South Texas, things are pretty far apart.
It's only a couple more miles, Nancy.
I hope so. We're almost out of gas.
So stop at a gas station. I know it says Shell, but from that angle it looks like hell.
I have a little gas.
Okay, how much?
Can you fill it up, please? Service with a smile.
He still let you
Say
buy
part of it,
something.
man.
Jeez.
$1.
$1. I asked you to fill it up.
$1.
Okay, so he recognizes I'm gonna keep pronouncing it Watley, just because I've always pronounced it Watley. And if I'm wrong, please tell me, because I've only ever read the name.
They've treated me that way since the day I was born.
That's because you're a spawn of an elder woman.
This is a pretty hardcore origin story.
Thanks for the music, because otherwise I would not have known that this was, you know, a bad place with the everything.
Have a drink or a cup of tea,
I really shouldn't.
please.
Don't do it. Fuck. You know, reading the short story, this is not how I imagined the Watley place.
What do you think?
It's creepy
Well,
as fuck.
I'm glad you find it interesting.
Not the word she was thinking, I'm sure. The hell is that? I don't know if I can take him seriously as a villain when he has that little pep in his step. Sabotage the car? So is she going to be a dinner for your brother or something else? Oh no, not the thing. I don't know what that was. What? The hell was that? Don't break the... whatever the hell those things are. And you are?
Wilbur!
Wilbur.
This is my grandfather.
I doubt that.
I heard strange sounds.
Oh?
Oh, around here? Yeah,
What
you
kind
gotta
of
get used to that.
Oh, Wilbur, I'm sorry. I dropped something before.
Oh?
The glass.
Yeah, what the hell are those things? You know, giving a strange man
I guess I'd
you
better
know,
start
a
there.
1 hour ride back home and then
Finish your
going
tea.
inside having tea. You're way too trusting.
Will you come back and visit soon, will you?
No.
See each other again.
No, you really should. No, why would you agree to that?
You wouldn't believe it, but I don't have a telephone.
Oh, that's great. Now what am I going to do?
Oh, you're gonna have to spend the night.
I don't know.
Or if you have money, go to a hotel.
You know, this is really a good idea.
You
I'm
sound very
completely
sure of
wiped out.
yourself. What's with the UFO sound effects and the music?
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, God. What's he want with her? Sacrifice? Food for his brother?
Suppose she goes up there.
She won't.
Um,
She has no reason to.
Is that where he's keeping Mom or his brother? I do like his little dream vignettes. I don't know what else to call them. Like the little flashes of something where, yeah, there you go. Kind of cool. Folks, what? That was unnecessary. Yeah, spray a little water on your camera lens. Instant dream sequence. I don't know how I feel about the brightly colored like scarves and things like that. That's not exactly selling Cult of the Old One. God, I'm gonna have to keep censoring so much. Why do all these Lovecraftian adaptations have so much nudity? Okay, now it's feeling like a bad acid trip. Oh, okay, so you were awake for that?
You tried a telephone?
I couldn't get a listing.
Oh.
It's not like her not to have called me. Now, if
And
you
yet
were
she
straight
did
guy,
it.
Except it was the weirdest dream I've ever had.
Sounds kind of sexual to me.
I guess.
All right, how do you feel about sex?
I think it's great.
So do I, Nancy.
Hey, we already have something in common, Nancy.
You've led a strange life here, Wilbur.
How would you know that?
I don't know, I've never felt so relaxed or had such peace of mind.
I think the country does that for people.
No, it's the meth.
Man,
House looks
Nancy Wagner.
different.
What would my grandson want with you?
He came to see me about a book I own, the Necronomicon.
Look,
Do you own it?
my
Or...
girl...
For us, Doctor?
Nancy, are you all right?
Okay, safety
I
in
was worried
numbers.
about you. Do you know what you're doing?
Of course I know what I'm doing.
I don't think you do.
Oh, boy. I really can't believe she dragged Dr. Armitage all the way up here.
I can. What the hell are you
That's
doing?
something
You tired, or is it the company?
Oh, no. I don't know. I'm kind of sleepy.
Because he's drugging you. What exactly is that supposed to do? Is that supposed to give her the dreams, or is that just for being in the house?
You lied to me. Now tell me the
Keep your
truth.
voice down, will you?
Why is she here?
I told you her car broke down.
Well, technically, yeah, that's why. But why did you bring her here? Okay, why are we talking to the newspaper critic?
I just hope there's something in there.
Okay, what? We all missed half of that first conversation.
Mother named Lavinia?
Lavinia, that's the
Father
mom's name, yeah.
They just let him hang there for days and days and days and days. Then they burned the tree down to the ground.
Wilbur, stop it.
It's just history.
It's also kind of weird that that's the kind of stuff you're talking about on what looks like a date.
Why did they do it?
Oh, you try to open the, gates between worlds.
Then, without a shred of evidence, they went after him. They claimed he used her in some sort of sacrifice.
You're giving away a lot of information that you probably shouldn't.
Have a rather strange request.
Well, a country doctor's used to them. Please sit down.
I can imagine it.
I'd like to ask you some questions about the Whately family.
Well, that's an odd bird of an ailment.
That's a weird statement of a sentence.
Some say that old Whately and Wilbur aren't alone. That there's something else.
What do you mean, something else?
A giant building-sized
I don't know
sibling.
exactly.
Yeah, she's out there with Wilbur.
Wilbur Whately has a girlfriend. Oh, I don't believe it.
Well, hasn't it
Oh my
ever
God,
happened?
contain yourself, woman!
Well, you have me in an awkward position, Doctor.
Kiki.
Where the Whateleys are concerned, there is very little that is not fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
I don't want to worry you.
But
But
flee!
if I had a...
This race, the old ones, can be brought back.
And mankind?
Destroyed.
Of course.
The book, the girl. I don't know what to think.
I do. I knew exactly what to think. Burn the place down.
Yes, you see, it wasn't I who delivered young Whately.
Dun, dun,
It
dun.
was his grandfather.
So then why is your name on the records?
I don't care what you folks think. If Lavinia's boy looked like his pa, he wouldn't look like nothing you expect.
So wait, is there did they actually have the twins in this one, or is it just, Wilbur?
As I entered the bedroom, there were two elderly albino women, robed entirely in black.
His
standing
mom was the
watchfully.
albino in the story, if I
She was
remember.
burning up. They told me that she'd had twins.
Oh.
One of them
all right.
was stillborn. It's a miracle that Wilbur came through it all right. Lavinia's insides were all torn up.
Damn.
Well, I did everything I could for her. So far gone, I was lucky to save her life.
So she is alive.
Her mind was gone forever.
She's looked better.
Incredible.
Yeah, the fact that a town this size is an insane asylum.
Been here now for more than 20 years. There's been no appreciable change.
Walk unseen, vow, in lonely...
She's 45. I'm gonna be that age in, soon.
Could I go in and talk to her?
Why would you want to?
She's violent. At times extremely so.
Kill them all! Kill them all!
What the fuck?
Do you think you've had enough to eat?
Oh, plenty.
Good, because Sacrifice needs to be fatted up. I mean, I'm
Well,
glad you're enjoying the food.
Something I want to show you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just a little dizzy.
It's the drugs. I will say the movie's taking its sweet-ass time getting to the point.
What's in the package?
Look.
That didn't answer the question, and what the fuck is that? Are the people in town just okay with an eldritch altar, like in the middle of the... Well, not in the middle of it. Where are we? This is the edge of town?
It's just fantastic. What is it?
Death.
Legend has it that it's been here forever.
Couple billion years, I guess.
Top yard.
Ba-dum, bum, bum.
Fertility rites were practiced here, so they say.
That's a weird pickup line.
They selected a beautiful girl like you.
I do like that they're using a lot of like the old, like the Lovecraftian elements, but it's not exactly the same as the story.
They lighted candles and gathered round.
And sang Kumbaya. I do wonder why Lovecraftian adaptations are a lot more sexual than the stories themselves. Now, I'm not averse to changing the source material to make it more appealing or cinematic or whatever, but a lot of Lovecraft adaptations have a lot of sex that's not in the original stories, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it really adds anything aside from just shock value. Where these fuckers showed up? Why are we seeing all this through a burlap sack? When did they change her? Is this actually happening? Oh, small town. Must be the meth she had. So are these guys actually here, or is this some kind of really weird dream sequence? And again, why are we looking at this through cheesecloth? Hey, hey, Wilbur. Hands to yourself. Do we eat sits? This cat is so needy. Say hi to the folks at home. Got my you can kind of see his ears right here. But yeah, my exposure is so low and he's like jet black, so back to our regularly scheduled program. It figures that the first cat I ever have is gonna be, you know, a black cat, right? Wilbur, don't make it weird. I mean, weirder than it already is. He's oh, is that a propeller? What the hell? What the hell kind of tattoos are those? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Even for a 1970s Lovecraft adaptation, what the hell are those tattoos? So you got tattooed with wingdings. Man, we're working the hell out of that musical cue. This looks really different from what it looked like in the beginning.
Hello, is anybody here?
No.
She's not here. Now get off my land.
I'm going.
Dang kids, get off my interdimensional property. I was half expecting the inside to not actually look like this, but...
Stop!
Oh god, she's gonna open up the door, whatever's in there. It's his brother, right? That's the other Watley. Ow, 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 ow! I know you want to turn around, but Jesus. Oh, you're dead. You are so dead. What the LSD is that?
Nope.
Is she being violated by a tentacle monster? Oh, what did this turn into hentai? So did Grandpa have to hide a body?
Who's here?
Why don't you know this? Like, you would literally talk to her yesterday.
I know your plan.
You want to share with the class?
You can't succeed. I tried, and I destroyed your mother. You
wow.
failed.
He had the wrong girl. She resisted and she died.
So you're trying to make her compliant?
Listen to me.
I'll stop you.
With
I'll
what?
Stop you.
Well, there goes the valiant resistance. That's birds screeching? Who?
Wilbur, those birds.
How do you think those are birds?
To the spirit of darkness.
Are they actually having
Death
a funeral in the
shall
middle,
be
like
carriage
just
of
like
the
that,
soul.
just the same day?
Yog Sothoth.
Just a little bit of booze there. So how's this weekend with Wilbur here coming along? Because so far you've been drugged, fell asleep, and now you're at a funeral where he's performing some kind of eldritch rite to bury his grandfather and invoking the darkness. I'm just wondering if at any point you're going to start thinking to yourself, maybe I should go home, find a mechanic, fix my car, any of that. Oh, the local townsfolk. Good.
You know. Morons.
No place here for your kind.
From
Yeah, the
darkness
small town values, huh?
I was trying to bury my grandfather.
We got family buried here.
And they're not being
You don't want
touched,
no Whateleys
so...
among 'em.
Come on, Nancy.
Yeah, fun weekend. Only thing missing is a fentanyl overdose. Now, if we're following the story, which we're really not, this is where he gets mauled by dogs, and we find out that he is not actually fully human. Really, no alarms, nothing on this thing? Just, one of the most priceless books in the world, and just keep it wood and glass, that's it. In the short story, he at least got taken out by a guard dog, not, a college security guard. I mean, this is just embarrassing. I mean, you're trying to bring about the old ones and you're getting your ass kicked by, C-tier rent-a-cop. Case in point, why did you turn your back on him? All right, that was entirely your fault. Oh, God. See, if I remember the original story, Wilbur's actually, he's inhuman, but you don't see his full form until he dies. And it's he's tall and he has tendrils or something coming out of his stomach, weird legs. Why does she have predator vision? What is going on here?
What caused it? I wish I knew.
Okay, those noises are not exactly telling me dying. They're saying something else.
Giggity, 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 giggity. Ooh.
My son.
In the story, they all died when Wilbur died. Something triggered that. Right? God, I really got to reread the story.
She's finished.
We're not going to try reviving her or anything because, stuff.
That chant. The Necronomicon.
Words. Want to use a complete sentence?
The army of darkness shall sweep down.
Don't invoke a greater movie right now.
Gathered like a horde of avengers.
Again, stop invoking better movies. I'm honestly not sure if this is going to have a depressing ending, a sad ending, or a happy ending. I mean, it's the 70s. I don't know.
Kill.
Little flourish.
Leave your prison and help me bring the old ones through. Brother of my blood.
Okay, so he's talking to his brother. So, in the story, this thing was the size of a building. It was in a... What the fuck?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Okay. So that statue was made of nitroglycerin. Got it.
Join the circle. Complete the chain.
Complete the movie. You're taking too long.
And they shall break through again.
The other ones are also taking their sweet-ass time.
What's the matter, baby lamb?
What's the matter, boy? The old one's coming through the interdimensional gates? Nah, you're just pissing it off. Why are you still in there? You should be running. Wilbur, I know you're trying to summon the old ones and bring about the end of the world, but you don't have to be this creepy about it.
It's time.
About time. Like, it's taken forever to get here.
He's going to try to let the old ones through. Whether they exist or not doesn't matter. He's not responsible for his actions.
No, he actually is. Very much so.
I tried to call you, Doc.
What's happened?
All hell's busted loose. Damn Waitley.
Wow!
No man would have mutilated the bodies that way.
So why do you automatically assume the Watleys? Now, I know you're not wrong, but why?
Get in your cars and meet us at the Waitley place. Come on.
Come on, let's go. Hurry up.
Oh, good, a mob. I don't like this. That escalated. Oh, she's inside. I thought she got thrown out. Jesus. So, are we actually going to get to see this thing, or is it going to be just, you know, the Jaws effect? What's burning?
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
This isn't the Watley place, is it?
Listen.
Oh, good, they're armed, too.
I've never heard anything like that.
Henry, it's really happening, isn't it?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Why? Wilbur? Wilbur, don't make it weirder. There's like 6 minutes left. What exactly are they going to find? So they can all hear the heartbeat, right? Like that thing in the soundtrack. Oh, you're dead. Yeah, it's the other Watley brother. Now, if I remember the story, they killed him with a spell or something like that. Oh, he got color corrected to death. So, Wilbur's brother is just like taking out all of the townies. Hey, can't afford a monster? Color correction effects. That's a new one.
My God, what's he doing?
Flying the space shuttle. What do you think he's doing?
Dog! Hot!
He really wants to see Daddy, doesn't he?
KG Ma!
KG Ma? Like a KG mother? So all you gotta do is just like interrupt him and like fill his head with a bunch of other words, and that's all it takes? I mean, I guess it's like in D&D, like, you know, the best counterspell is a dagger between the shoulder blades. I mean, that's one way to end your movie, I guess. Oh, what the hell?
Oh, no.
Are you converted? What exactly?
Sorry, Nancy. The last of the Whateleys is dead.
No, he's not. Of course. Yeah, he's gonna take after his grandfather, huh? Okay, let's talk about it. You know, I was told that this was not a great adaptation. It's just kind of like the nostalgia factor or the completionist of like trying to watch all these movies that are based on Lovecraft. The worst thing, honestly, that this did was it took a long time to actually get to the parts that were Lovecraftian or were horror. There were individual moments on here that they're fine. I mean, the music was fine, everything else, but it took way too long to get to the point. And honestly, that's yeah. So yeah, is it watchable? It is, honestly. You know, I think you need like a 2-drink minimum, but whatever. You know what? The Dunwich Horror, 1970, early Lovecraftian adaptation. Not terrible, not great. So hey, whatever. Watch it over on Tubi like I did. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.